Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Jenny speaking and I'm here, ready and prepared for this new reading. Sagittarius, listen closely because you are going through a profound transformation, a deep shift that you are creating yourself, and even if you're not fully aware of it, this change is already happening and it's going to take you to a place far beyond what you've ever imagined. Yes, it's deeply connected to your desires. You are manifesting it through your energy, through your vibration, so stay with me. Don't leave this reading because we are about to begin. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. If anything I say doesn't resonate with you, just let it flow and move on. Thank you so much for your comments. Feel free to leave one if you feel called to, and of course, don't forget to check your rising sign as well. Let's begin, Sagittarius. Let's begin this reading. Clearly I can see that you're thinking far too much about things that have already happened, things that are now in the past. They've already passed, they're gone, and what's ahead of you is something completely new. A brand new world is waiting for you. And maybe for some of you the change was delayed because you were holding on too tightly to the past, to everything that happened, to all the circumstances you went through, especially for some Sagittarians. But let me tell you something, regardless of who you're asking about, or even if you're not asking about anyone at all, someone is thinking about you very seriously. It's as if you disrupted someone's plans, like someone had certain intentions in their life and suddenly everything fell apart. I'm speaking generally here, but you are definitely on someone's mind. Yes, there are deep changes coming in your life. And I also feel that there could be powerful changes in love, if that's what you want, because someone may have to leave behind the life they've known in order to come closer to you. Someone will need to let go, either a little or a lot, of their lifestyle just to be with you or to get near you. Someone is following you, mentally at least. There is someone who is thinking about you intensely, and it's very possible that this person, whoever they are, the one who wants to reappear in your life, has been through something very hard. I feel they experienced a betrayal, a very delicate moment in their life. This person who wants to approach you has gone through something truly painful, and now they're reflecting deeply on their whole world, as if their world has shifted dramatically due to intense emotional breakdowns, and because of that, they're thinking of you too. And keep in mind, this is a general message. It doesn't have to be someone from your past, because even if you're just starting to get to know someone, you're giving them a lot to think about. That's what I feel. I feel that Sagittarius, with such a high vibration, you're giving this person a lot to think about, and your thoughts are vibrating in strong alignment with someone else's thoughts. It wouldn't surprise me at all if your thoughts are connecting with someone else's thoughts. Someone is mentally following you, yes, and be aware that new moments are coming into Sagittarius's love life, brand new moments. You disrupted someone's plans, and right now, as I said before, you're going through a deep change. Thinking a lot. And I can also sense that while there may not be fear exactly, there's definitely hesitation, a sense of not moving much, as if you're not taking the actions you should be taking in your work or your daily life, because there's a deep change underway, and a fresh energy is emerging. Be aware this is a whole new beginning for Sagittarius. It's not just any shift, it's a real new beginning, a fresh start, perhaps in your career, perhaps moving towards something more independent. I feel Sagittarians are about to set a clear goal, maybe a financial goal, maybe a professional one. It's like you're going to decide on something, and you'll be able to achieve that goal completely, so without even realizing it, you're preparing for a deep financial transformation too, and I love that. It's a new phase, a new year. Yes, that's very good, but someone is still thinking about you, someone is watching you, observing what Sagittarius is going to do next. They're not going to say anything about what they're experiencing inside, because I feel they are completely torn up on the inside, emotionally overwhelmed by everything they're feeling right now. But still, even if there's no action, there is so much thought, so much mental presence, a deep internal following. Let's continue, Sagittarius. Well, let me tell you something. I also feel that there are some swords here, quite a few swords actually, and these swords are telling me that you want to get out of a place. Maybe you want to move, to change houses, to go somewhere new, or to change things in your life, and that's why you're in such a deep transformation. But I also see that you're afraid, or that you feel it's too difficult or maybe even impossible, or that circumstances around you seem to be limiting you. But listen to me, you want a deep change in your life and you believe that the outside world is holding you back. But no, circumstances are never what limit you, it's your own mind. Your mind is what's putting limits on you, because what I see is that everything you're imagining, everything you're dreaming of, is going to happen. I'm telling you, I'm blown away by your reading. Seriously, it's incredibly powerful on one hand, but on the other, I see so many self-imposed limitations, and you really need to unblock yourself. You have to set yourself free, so I'm going to give you a little exercise to help with that. When you're about to fall asleep, think and say to the universe, to God, or to whatever divine source you believe in. Say, I deserve the best, show me the path to happiness, show me the path to happiness. Yes, in your own words, speak from the heart. Because I see you as very self-limited right now, you're trapped in your own thoughts, and yet reality is going to show you something completely different, and that contrast is what hits me the hardest in your reading, because there's a contradiction between what's about to happen and what you're feeling inside. So just stay calm, everything will align. And I also feel like there's some contradiction in someone connected to you emotionally, because they have their own doubts too, wondering whether to appear in your life or not, whether to act or not, whether to take a step forward or stay away. And I feel that you have a certain vision of love, like wouldn't you love to live happily in a peaceful home, with someone, in stability, in harmony, Sagittarius, and well, someone might doubt whether you truly want that too, maybe because of what happened in the past, or maybe because of circumstances you both lived through, and I'm saying this for everyone listening. I really feel there are many mental limitations you're facing, like you would love to have this, but you see it as something difficult or even impossible, something that just won't happen, but it will, it's going to happen. But of course, you need to cut away that energy. You broke someone's plans, yes, and now your life is starting to change, but you need to change your thoughts too. For those who feel this message resonates with them, of course, and if it doesn't, just let it go and let it flow. Let's continue with the messages. Come on, Sagittarius. Yes, you are going to break away from your own limiting thoughts. You are going to cut through so many things. You have more power than you think, Sagittarius, so much more power than you give yourself credit for. And you are going to break through your self-limitations, and I see several interesting events coming into your life where you'll be able to reactivate things. But in order to reactivate your life, you also have to start putting people in their place, especially for those Sagittarians who are always worrying about family, about others, about friends, about everyone else. Well, now it's time to worry about you, only about you, of course also about your children if you have them. But what I mean is that now you need to focus on yourself, and start distancing yourself from people who are even slightly toxic in your life. Yes, you have to walk away from some people who are a bit toxic. You're going to solve something that belongs to you, you're going to fix it, you're going to resolve an issue related to work or money, you're going to fix it, because you're tired of living like this, you're exhausted, and when you take action, suddenly abundance starts flowing, all your efforts will begin to crystallize, everything you are doing right now will take form and become real. And you're going to have to do things that, let's say, you might not like very much. And what does that mean? It means that since you're such a kind, friendly, generous person, always helping people, always open, always doing favors, you end up losing a lot of time, and Sagittarians tend to lose time this way. So stop wasting time, focus on what you want, on your life mission, focus because I see a lot of money, I see that you're going to succeed, but you need to concentrate more, and cut off the people or situations that are wasting your time. Yes. There are people wasting your time, and on a love level, listen closely, someone is like the hermit, someone has been in solitude, even if you don't believe it, there is inner loneliness in this person's heart, but time is revealing the truth to them, time is showing them the truth about you, and if any of you are thinking about someone from the past, let me tell you that even though the situation seemed difficult, it's actually very possible that you'll have some kind of contact at some point, but this contact will be under your control. For example, I sense someone who always talks a lot, always tries to convince you, always tries to be in charge, and now it's like Sagittarius will take control of the situation, you will dominate this person, you are already doing it, you are taking the lead, and of course, this person is going to be surprised by your energy. Yes, and don't worry if, for example, you're asking about someone and there's a bit of tension in the air, because I see there could be a little tension, whether due to a disagreement or simply because there's a connection between you and suddenly some nervousness shows up. And you know that feeling when there's a strong connection and it's about to be revealed, and suddenly nerves get in the way? Well, it could be either of those things, a disagreement or a wave of nervous tension, but don't worry, it's normal, it's part of the process. Let's keep going, Sagittarius, everything is turning around in your life, so don't worry so much. There's something on your mind that's been troubling you deeply, something that makes you feel sad or brings you down, and it doesn't matter what it is, it could be anything. But it's going to turn around, you're going to be able to flip it, it's going to shift on its own, there may be a romantic situation that resolves by itself, so don't let it bring you down, don't feel bad, because it's going to turn in your favor. And I also see that someone, maybe, tried to forget, maybe they tried not to feel anything for you, but they're feeling it now. This whole situation is turning completely, everything is aligning in your favor, and you're preparing. You're preparing for this emotional situation. My God, how beautiful it is. Yes, someone is still following you with their mind, through their fantasies. Someone is fantasizing about you. I feel that in some way, they're imagining so many things. And it might even be more than one person who's thinking of you. There's a mix of fantasy and emotion, but everything is turning around in your favor. You're entering a time of abundance, so please don't be sad, don't feel down. Look, clearly, you are manifesting. Yes, I see you manifesting. I see you surrounded by new friendships, new projects, and if you're a creative person, you're also manifesting through your creativity. Something is about to happen and you'll see that your family is going to congratulate you. People are going to notice you a lot. You will be the center of attention for many. It's like your energy is so abundant that you'll become the eyes of everyone around you. You're attracting all of this. You're drawing it in, and I absolutely love it. And if someone used to control you, now you're going to be the one in control, shaping your reality however you want. And I see that someone who knows you is smiling at you. Someone is smiling at you right now. And be aware, there's another admirer, or at least someone who desires you that you didn't expect, someone who wasn't in your plans. And many people are going to admire you for everything you're doing and for all the accomplishments you're about to achieve in your life. Yes, I love it. You have so many talents, Sagittarius. You have gifts you need to use, so don't fall asleep on them. Don't ignore your talents. Don't set aside what you love, your passions, because I see that there is something within your passions, within what you enjoy, that's going to make you stand out in a big way. Yes, there's a lot of praise coming. People will congratulate you for something you're going to achieve, and someone here, as I told you, there is a love that hasn't revealed itself to you yet, but it's very close. Well, look, of course, here it is, the deep transformation I mentioned at the beginning, deep changes, and here it is, the death card appears. Everything negative that has happened in your life has been preparing you for this. I told you, I almost lost it during this reading, and now the death card comes out. I swear, I nearly died from the emotion. Because there's this contradiction between what you're thinking and what you're actually living now, and how your future is going to unfold, not necessarily right away. But your future looks incredibly promising, especially in the financial realm, because I see that life has been testing you. Yes, life has been putting you through trials to see if you're ready for what's coming, and you've passed those tests. And listen closely, you're going to have a job or a business opportunity that is going to completely transform your life. Forget about the life you're living now, forget it, because what's coming is a life of luxury, a life where you'll truly stand out, where you'll become someone very influential. But of course, you had to suffer to get to this point. You had to go through pain in order to reach what's about to arrive. And now there's a love coming into your life that will match the energy and expectations of Sagittarius, something deeply transformative for both of you. Yes, and this is all deeply connected to your desires. I loved this reading, Sagittarius. I truly did. I hope you enjoyed it too, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected in the coming days. Thank you so much.